I legit feel like Tarte is like walking past Fenty. Like,
you did this to me!
Like, tell me what I gotta do to make you mine for a lifetime.
Hi guys, it's me, Alexis here. Welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I want to talk to you guys about the Tarte shade range stuff. Yeah, I want to talk about it. I was gonna put it in my anti-haul, but I kind of want to just not make my anti-haul 20 minutes long. I would rather just make a separate video by itself addressing it. I want to acknowledge it, and I want to make sure I say my opinion on this, because it is important to me that something that I actually wanted to buy. If you watch my makeup haul, I literally say in the video I'm going to pick up the Tarte foundation when it comes out. I've been wanting this thing forever because everybody talks about it. I'm getting the foundation when it comes out February, I think 2nd it is. I'm gonna get that just to be basically told that you ain't picking up nothing, like, please, you know, like, because they didn't make my shade. You know, I have a YouTube channel and I recommend makeup and talk about makeup all the time, and I love makeup, and I want to definitely be a part of this and say that it is wrong what Tarte is doing. So the problem I had with this whole thing is really the like outrage that's coming now. And let me finish my point. If you ever looked at Tarte's foundations, the Rainforest one and then the clay one, I think it is, all of their ranges are pretty much garbage. Like, I'll put some pictures up as I'm talking, but most of the foundations that I looked on Ulta or Sephora, they have literally 3 dark shades, and they're called Warm Honey, Tan Honey, and Mahogany. So when I think about it, I'm like, why did I even expect this brand to make a foundation for my shade, literally when nothing else has ever came in my shade? All the foundations literally only have 3 deep shades. Why did I think that they would do this differently? And maybe I thought that because the shade tape was so popular and they know that everybody across the board loved it, that they would get it. But in reality, they're like, no, you know, we've been putting out the same 3 mediocre brown shades for the past 8 foundations and nobody's complained, so why are you complaining this time? And I mean, like, that's how Tarte is thinking, which I kind of be like, yeah, why did I even expect this brand to have my shade when the last 3 foundations they came out with are garbage, you know? People are saying that they did it for like a PR move. I don't think so. I really don't. I really genuinely think Tarte thought that their shade range was okay, because judging by their old shade ranges, those did fine. Nobody complained and screamed and shouted. So I think that they thought it was okay to have these kind of shades. I just think that the whole Tarte situation is just pathetic and just sad and kind of heartbreaking, because I genuinely was about to get the makeup and buy it myself. I was reading comments from other people's videos and like Trend Mood's channel, Instagram page, and a lot of people literally don't get it, you know? I kept reading the comments like, it's just makeup. To me, it's not just makeup. It's more like where you fall in the world and how the world sees you. Oh, they don't buy our makeup. They buy Black Radiance and Black Up. They don't come in Fenty. Like, I literally read a comment on Trend Mood's thing that I wish I would have screenshot it. Somebody said, I don't know why you guys are complaining. You have Fenty, Black Radiance, and all other kind of brands dedicated to Black women only, and you don't see us white women, in quotations, complaining. And I'm like, oh my goodness, are you kidding me right now? Like, you missed the whole purpose of this. The reason that these brands like Black Radiance and Black Up or whatever, or Fenty even exist, is because brands like Tarte do things like this, and we can't even have our shade. So what? And then I had, like, let me read this. I have another comment that I did screenshot from another YouTuber's page where I was watching her video. The girl that is the deepest shade, her video. Somebody said, okay, this is a first world problem. People of color stay trying to call something racist every chance they get. What? How are we trying to say this is racist? They literally only came out with 3 colors that are all red and orange, and came out with like 8 shades for lighter skinned people. Like, how is that not wrong? How? I just don't agree with that. And if you feel like Tarte didn't do anything wrong, that's fine with you. You could continue to buy Tarte. That is you. I don't, you know, I'm not trying to spend your money and be in your wallet. And I could, if I wanted to, I could get my shade. Like I could get the tan honey and the next shade and make that work. But why would I do that when I can go to freaking Fenty or MAC or even Huda Beauty? She even has a deeper shade that I could use compared to Tarte. And then I would have to, if I wanted to get a shade right, I would have to buy 2 shades to get it correctly. So I have to spend $80 to get my shade, you know, compared to somebody like Trend Mood. She can get her shade, pay $40 and go about her day. I gotta pay $80 to get my shade, to make my shade work. I just don't think it's fair that I have to pay double the price just to have the same foundation coverage as somebody with lighter skin. So I'm good on Tarte. I'm good on this whole situation. I'm not angry. Like, a lot of people were really angry. I'm more like, wow. But then looking back at their old ranges, I'm like, what did I even expect from this brand? Like, when have they done anything, you know, for darker skinned woman, a woman of color? And then they had the nerve to post that stupid Instagram post of those pathetic dark shades. And you know something is wrong when you turn the comments off instead of addressing what it is, you turn the comments off. Like, whatever, Tarte. But I'm good on it. And I'm personally feeling like if they do come out with deeper shades, I don't think I'm gonna buy it anyway, because my initial excitement is now dwindled away and gone. So and by that time they're coming out with some, I'm going to get it. Probably something new's gonna come out and I'll probably get that. But yeah, that's just how I feel about the Tarte thing. I think it's wrong, and I hope they do better in the future. Like, do better, Tarte, you know? I legit feel like Tarte didn't think that they did anything wrong. They thought their shade ranges was fine. Like, they released them and was excited to release them. And they're like, oh, y'all mad, you know? Tarte is like walking past Fenty. Like, you did this to me.
You did this to me!
You did all of this. We were putting out 3 deep shades and nobody complained, okay? And now Fenty comes and now we gotta actually make deeper shades, please. And Fenty was not the first to come out with those shades, but she kind of, that brand more so debunked the whole, oh, black people don't buy foundations, or oh, it's hard to make deeper shades the first launch. All those things were like debunked in her launch, because she's like, my freaking Fenty Sephora, I went to 3 Sephoras in my area, they're all sold out of my foundation shade, and they've been like that since freaking October, honestly. So it's like, yeah, we buy it, and then if you make our shade, we will buy it. Oh my goodness. And that whole that we have to come later or new shades coming soon, Fenty did it first, did it on her first launch, and it came together. And I feel like all brands should be held to that standard at this point, unless you're like a drugstore brand. If you're a high-end brand, you're held to a high-end standard. Drugstore, cute. You don't mind mixing 2 shades when it's only $6 that you're spending, but when you gotta spend $80, you're not gonna want to mix shades, sis. No. So yeah, that's my take on Tarte. The thing, I wanted to make sure I spoke out and said what I had to say about it, because I mean, I have a YouTube channel, and if not the place to talk about makeup, I talk about everything else makeup related. I wanted to include the Tarte shenanigans. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and please let me know how you feel about Tarte down in the description, in the comments down below. So I'm done talking about this now, and yeah, I will see you guys in the next video. Bye. Like, everybody loved the Shape Tape. That's all I already talked about was the Shape Tape foundation and whatnot. And what?